Hi, Gary Lewis here today on this episode of Lewis Present called Goodbye Picturehouse. This is Stratford Picturehouse. It's been a Stratford cinema here since 1997. When it opened in 1997, there were two cinemas in the borough of Newham. This one and the Beckton Showcase. The Beckton Showcase never reopened after lockdown, and that now stands demolished. This cinema is going to close its doors on the Sunday the 28th of July 2024, will be the last day. So what we're going to do today is have a look round, maybe speak to one or two members of staff, maybe speak to one or two of the people who are going to go in and watch movies today, and find out what their views on of why the demise of this cinema has actually come about. Upstairs bar of the Stratford Picture, and this was closed about September of last year and never reopened. As you can see, all the delicious stuff that was served here, the nice hot drinks, the specialty coffees, Americano breakfast tea. Also they served like pizza, paninis, toasties here, and it never reopened. And we was always told it would be. So it feels like in the last 6 to 9 months they've really started scaling down this cinema. And as we speak now, movies are not beginning till 5 o'clock in the evening as we tick down to D-Day, which will be the 28th of July. Yeah, hi, I'm actually here on the veranda of Stratford Picturehouse, which for me was my idea of utopia. Buy some drinks or buy some food, sit out here and just admire the view. And always I love looking at that statue of Joan Littlewood and the Theatre Royal in Stratford. And Joan Littlewood was the woman that saved the Theatre Royal from closure and demolition in the early 1970s. And she was the woman that formed the theatre in the 1950s and brought through actors from the working classes like Richard Harris, Barbara Windsor, Brian Murphy, Eupha Joyce, Harry H. Corbett, Stephen Lewis into mainstream theatre and ultimately cinema. So I'm looking at that today and the statue of Joan Littlewood, and I wondered what she'll be making of this today, that this lovely cinema that's been here since 1997 is now closing its doors for the last time. But as I was wandering through, they're advertising a movie here called Sing Sing about who are all in prison putting on a Shakespeare play, but it's on August the 30th. This cinema closes for July at the end of this month. So it makes me wonder, why are they advertising a movie that they won't be showing? It's Gary Lewis here. And I said, we're filming today for posterity here in the Stratford Picturehouse. We've had a chat to a couple of the staff who are basically being reserved redundancy notices at the end of this month for 1 year with 1 week's extra pay if you've worked here over a year. We've also got here Chris. Hi Chris.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Chris has been a patron here since it opened.
Yes.
Back in 1997. He comes from South Woodford. So what is your thoughts on why the cinema was closed?
I think it has been allowed to slowly run down. You know, I mean, I've seen this cinema actively. I've seen it before. would say certainly last year, it's like the head office doesn't want to put investment into this place. I mean, for example, the bar which would normally be a thriving place where I can come here on Sunday and see dance classes has been sort of totally at that time. Now, surely having something that is also bringing in money to this place, and it's just being allowed to live. It's like starving plants of water and oxygen. And you just have to look around the place that are like things that are just falling apart, like the carpeting,
and the rodents. Apparently rats and mice have been seen.
Exactly. Yes.
And I'm not the first, I've seen it myself. But although it's deemed for closure on the 28th of July, Chris is telling me here there is a petition up to possibly save this cinema. So would you like to tell us about
Yeah, so I've actually seen two petitions. It's more of a national petition to sort of try and reverse it, sort of like once the cinema's closed. But there's also a local petition as well to save the Stratford Picturehouse. And I think it's so important that everyone signs this, because even if this goes as a picture house, to keep this cinema as part of the community is so important, because if that's the case, if we can get the local council to take this place over, put a bit more investment into this place, fix up all the things that need to be fixed up, can you imagine how great this place will be again? We need to make it shine.
Yeah. One last question, Chris. Obviously, this cinema has been here since 1997, it's been here 27 years. Any great memories, any films that stand out that you watched here and you say, that was great days watching?
I could give you some memories that people would not be even aware of in this place. So I am the official photographer for the Sci-Fi London Film Festival, and one year we were expecting Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie to come over there, basically because they had worked with this guy who was filming, we were going to be screening. And so I was like, right, I'm going to get the oddest thing of Brad Pitt walking down. So for about an hour I was on heightened alert, literally just watching every single car, just hoping he was going to come around the corner. Sadly, he never showed up, but it was still a really like nice memory to have. I've seen many celebrity actors here, because again, lots of film festivals happen. You have the Sci-Fi London Film Festival, you have the Fighting Spirit Film Festival, so for the Fighting Spirit Film Festival you had, have you seen John Wick 4?
I haven't.
Okay, there's a guy who plays a big fat Russian guy, but like he's an amazing martial artist. He's a British actor, but he was I just can't remember his name. But yeah, this place, I love. I have so many memories of working in festivals, meeting such amazing people, meeting brand new friends, like one of my best friends ever. I met at this cinema after we criticised a movie together after seeing it. So for me, this place is so important, and it's important for the community. It does something that the cinema over doesn't, because the View Cinema, it really doesn't care about people. It's more like a machine. This place is not actually care about people. They care about the cinema. You feel like this is a proper community cinema, and I'm sure you yourself.
I feel that way as well, yeah. Many great memories. I mean, as we're sitting here talking, I'm talking about memories that I've got at the cinema. I watched Saving Private Ryan here 6 times, Dunkirk, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. I watched England play Trinidad here in the 2006 World Cup. I saw the 2018 World Cup final here. Come Christmas, always saw It's a Wonderful Life. I saw the movie with Bradley Cooper, The Hangover here. And I knew the writing was on the wall for some time for the cinema. I remember last year I came here to watch Casablanca, and it was just me sitting here, just watching the movie and nobody else, and you think, the days are numbered for this cinema when it's coming. We can't stop it now. So, thanks for your time, Chris. I'll leave it there, and thanks very much. Goodbye, Stratford Picturehouse. This is the last take. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, and sadly not. The doors come to a shut on the 28th of July. We've talked to the staff, they're being made redundant, and we have to go elsewhere now for our local entertainment, which is the nearest cinemas here is the Forum, and we've also got a new one called the Everyman starting in Stratford. Basically this now, who knows what's coming next. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Lewis Presents entitled Goodbye Picture House. I'll see you later.